Imagine this, you are sitting in front of your computer watching the stock market fluctuate. Your heart races as the price of an option moves up and down. With every tick, your emotions begin to take control. The tension builds, and for a moment, it feels like you're battling not just the market but yourself. Option trading is not only about numbers, charts, or trends, it's about understanding your emotions and learning how to control them. The truth is, 90% of trading success comes from your ability to control your emotions. Because, as we will soon discover, emotions can either make you a profitable trader or lead you straight to loss. So let's take a deep dive into how you can master the psychological aspects of option trading and in doing so maximize your profits. 1. Fear, the enemy of success. Fear, the most powerful emotion in the world. It's that gut wrenching feeling you get when you think you are about to lose everything. Let's take Tom, an average guy who decided to try his hand at option trading. He read books, watched videos, and got excited about the potential for huge profits. But one day, Tom made a large trade on an option, and just as he feared his investment started to drop, he was terrified. What if I lose all my money? He thought he pulled out of the trade, cutting his losses, but the next day the stock soared and the option would have been a massive profit. What happened? Tom let fear control him. In the world of option trading, fear often causes you to make decisions too quickly. You sell your position too early, fearing a big loss, only to watch the market turn in your favor later. Fear blinds you from the bigger picture. But here is the secret, fear should not be your decision maker. By sticking to your trading plan and not reacting impulsively, you can overcome it. 2. Greed, the quick path to destruction. Now let's talk about greed. It's that voice inside your head whispering, you can make more, take the risk. Meet Sarah, a trader who made a small profit from a well-timed option trade. She was on top of the world. If I can do this once, I can do it again, she thought. But instead of taking her profits and walking away, Sarah got greedy. She decided to double down, taking a much bigger risk on another trade. This time, the market didn't go in her favor. She lost all of her profits and then some. Greed is one of the most dangerous emotions a trader can have. It pushes you to take bigger risks without thinking clearly, often leading to bigger losses. If you let greed guide your trading decisions, you are setting yourself up for failure. Remember, in trading, it's not about making big, risky bets, it's about consistent, calculated gains. 3. The power of patience, waiting for the right moment. Patience, the ability to wait for the right opportunity. It's not the most exciting trade, but in the world of option trading, it's one of the most powerful. Let's talk about Mike. Mike had been trading options for a few years, and while he had some wins, he would also face losses. One day, he noticed an option with a low implied volatility. The market had been stable, but he could see potential in future. Instead of rushing in, Mike waited for a perfect setup, an entry point where the risk was low and reward was high. He didn't chase every price movement. He didn't try to force trades. And when the time was right, he entered with confidence and made a solid profit. Patience is a skill. It's about waiting for that clear well-researched movement where the risk and reward align. If you jump into every opportunity just because it's there, you will lose more than you win. But if you wait for the right setup, your profits will follow. 4. Self-control, the most important tool. Self-control, the ability to manage your emotions when things are not going your way. This is the hardest part of trading for many people, but it's also the most important. Take Mark, who had a great start in option trading. He had followed his strategy carefully, and the first few trades went well. But one day, Mark made a poor decision, and the market went against him. His first instinct was to make a snap decision and try to fix the situation. He didn't stick to his plan, he acted on emotion and ended up losing a lot more than he should have. The lesson here is that self-control is your best tool. When things get tough, losing a trade doesn't mean you have to win it back immediately. It means you take a step back, stick to your rules, and move forward. The market will always be there tomorrow, and so will your strategy if you can control your emotions. 5. The mindset for long-term success. Lastly, let's talk about mindset. If you want a long-term success in option trading, you need to think like a marathon runner, not a sprinter. Let's consider Lisa, a trader who was always in it for the long haul. She knew that trading was not about making quick wins, but rather about building a consistent strategy over time. She kept her emotions in check. She didn't panic during a downturn and didn't get overconfident during a streak of wins. Lisa understood the key to success in trading was about playing the long game. Yes, you will face ups and downs, but if you stay disciplined, stick to your strategy, and avoid emotional decision making, you will find yourself ahead in the long run. So, what is the final takeaway? Emotions like fear, greed, and impatience will always be there. The trick is learning to control them, making clear headed decisions, and keeping your focus on long term goals. That's how you turn trading into a skill and not just a gamble. Remember, the market will always test your emotions. It will challenge your confidence, patience, and self control. But if you learn to master your mind, you will become a far more successful trader. So take a deep breath, stick to your plan, and let your profits follow. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe for more trading insights.